All of you, hope you guys are great. So in this particular series, we'll try to understand that what are the job profiles out there in blockchain company and what are the skills you need to have to get that particular job. So we're going to cover every single job profile in blockchain industry, and we'll talk about the requirement, the skills, both in terms of development, marketing, product designer, analytical or researcher. So we're going to cover every single aspect of blockchain developer and all the roles which are available. So hope this particular series will help you a lot to identify yourself that what you have to learn and how you have to learn for a specific role, because blockchain is a vast technology and we have multiple fields. So you have to be very picky whenever you pick any development, marketing, analytical or researchers. You have to know that what roles are available there and how you can pick any one of that. So this entire series is totally dedicated to all the job roles which are available in the blockchain company. Hope you guys will find this valuable, and if you have any question, any doubt, do let me know in the comment section, so I will include that in this particular series as well. This one is the very first video of our playlist. In this, the job role we're going to explore is Smart Contract Security Analysis. So this is the one job profile is available in bigger blockchain company. If you talk about Chainlink, if you talk about OpenZeppelin, if you talk about other smart contract auditing firm, all of these companies have this particular role where you have to do the smart contract analytics. So in this video, we'll try to understand this specific role, that what are the works you have to do when you will assign that particular work, and what are the skills you need to have for getting that job. First of all, let's try to understand that what exactly you will do as a smart contract security analysis. So what I have done, I have divided this entire job profile in 6 different categories. So the first one we have is data quality assurance. The second one we have is data analysis. The third one we have is AI model evaluation and improvement, process improvement. And the last one we have is reporting. So these are the 5 roles you will be assigned when you will start working as a smart contract security analytic. Let's start with the very first one, data quality assurance. So what you will do exactly, you will be given sortie code. You have to review the code, verify the code, and you have to build a data model around that code. So that data model can be given to AI for further improvement, further data designing. So this is what exactly it means, data quality assurance. So you have to give the data as refined form, so that could be used with the AI or in the further development. The second one we have is data analysis. In this, what you will do, you will perform in-depth data analysis in terms of security, in terms of terms, in terms of finding all the hacking anomalies which is happening in the blockchain space. So you have to do all these analysis to make the entire system up to date and build a better report on that. Mainly you will analyze the entire trend and you will build report. That's what it means by data analysis. And the third one we have is AI model and improvement. Right now we have a lot of AIs, both in Web 2 space and in Web 3 industry. So you have to build the entire structure of the data, of the smart contract, of the security. Whatever tools and technology and model and data pattern you are following in the industry, you have to make it in such a way that it would be easily compatible with the AI. So definitely you're going to work with the AI developers. You will have a security analysis, you will work as that, but you will also going to collaborate with the AI developer. So your data should be ready in a well form, so it would be easily feedable to the AI for a better performance. So that's what it means exactly here, that AI model and improvement. So you will have the data, but you have to build the data in such a way that it would be easily feedable to the AIs. So that's called AI model and improvement. And the fourth one we have is threat intelligence research. In that, what will happen that you have to keep the track of all the attacks are done on the smart contract. So you have to keep the track of that, and you have to identify that what are the particular commonalities are there in the attacks. So you have to make a report of that, and you have to build a proper solution to prevent that kind of attack in future smart contract. So in that context, you're going to take the help of AI. That's why the intelligence keyword is there. So you're going to take the help of the AI and you're going to rebuild the entire data structure, so AI can test the contract and try to figure out that there is no vulnerability in the contract which you're going to write. Okay, so that's called threat intelligence. And the fifth one we have is process improvement. So you have to constantly monitor your process for building the smart contract, for auditing, for the security. So you have to constantly monitor the process and finding and adding and deleting all of the things you have to do in your process for higher performance, for the security and for the cost optimization. That's all you're going to do in this. That's why it's called process improvement. So if you are building a smart contract for a specific industry that will follow normal guideline, but sometimes you have to use extra tools for checking for extra security. So that those kind of things, those kind of improvement, you're going to constantly improve and recommend to auditors. And the last one we have is reporting. So whatever you have covered so far in all the fives, you have to make a brief documentation about each one of these items which you have covered in details. If you have any recommendation about the contract, if you want to use any particular AI for auditing, if you want to use any extra tools for any extra facilities, or if you want to use something and recommend something for finding the trends, that's all you're going to combine in a report, and that report you will give to your higher management, and they will look at that and they will tell you that whether it's necessary or not. So these are the roles you're going to perform, and all of these roles you're going to provide in your report. Now let's talk about the requirement you need to have if you want to get this job. The first thing is that you have to be very good in software development, cyber security, and you have to be very good in mathematics, because obviously you're going to start working on the analytical part. Then you have to do some calculation, some research. So you have to be good in mathematics. And many of you say that I'm not good in mathematics. Definitely I do agree, but these are the basics mathematics. You have to know a little bit to perform this analytical research. So first you have to go with the software development, security, cyber security, and the mathematics. So that's the first one. And the second one is that salty. You have to be very good with salty, because whatever you will do, that's all going to be revolved around salty. So you're going to use AI for testing salty. You're going to use salty for building a better data structure. You're going to use the previous contract. You're going to build a new contract, and that's all going to be happen in salty. So you have to be very, very good with the salty. You have to know every single thing about the salty smart contract development and the variables, all of things. So it's really mandatory that you have to be very good with salty. You have seen I have given so much emphasis on salty, so you have to be very good. And the third one is that they want you to have 6 to 1 year experience in security role, smart contract auditing, and salty contract development. And they also want you sometime to have an interest in machine learning and AI. So if you have that one, it's a plus point for you. And the fourth one is that you have to be very good with the salty smart contract. You have to know about all the vulnerability which exists in the past, and you have to use the framework for auditing the smart contract. So that's the fourth thing. And the fifth one is data structure. No matter what programming language you take, there you have to deal with the data structure when you will write the smart contract, when you will build any logic. In the same way, in salty, you have to know that what data structure you have to follow for building a data model. And it would be better that if you have some sort of machine learning background, then in that way you can able to build a better data structure. I'm not telling you to be master in the machine learning, but you have to know that how exactly it works. Just take the 5% or 10% of it. That's going to help you a lot. And the sixth one is that you have to be very good in problem solving, because you're going to analyze the code. You're going to do the analytical research. There you have to be very sharp in terms of data, finding the bugs and analyzing the code. So you have to be very good in problem solving. If you can solve a problem, if you build a proper data structure which can do the same work in a less cost, that would be really helpful for you. So you have to be very good in problem solving. If you're doing coding, that you have to do with that, because all the logic you will build, you solve some sort of problem. If I want to build a slider, I'm solving a problem. I'm doing a calculation to slide that cursor or this type. Okay, so I'm building a logic. So you have to be good in problem solving, and this problem solving you can solve by building more project, writing more code, building more real world project. So when you will do all of those things, automatically you will gradually build your skills and you can solve the problems. The last one is the most important one, that you have to be good in communication. Because when you will start working at that particular position, you're going to work with multiple teams. So you have to know that how you can collaborate, how you can communicate your thought, how you can communicate your ideas. So you have to be excellent in communication, because sometimes what will happen that you're going to handle foreign clients. And if you look at right now, all the projects which are really popular, that's happening in Western part, because right now in India, it's gradually growing. But when you will work in a bigger company like OpenZeppelin or a Chainlink, these are the bigger company, and that you have to deal with the foreign clients. So if you have an excellent communication, that will be your plus point, and you can able to pitch your idea, you can able to pitch your thoughts to your engineer team, to your AI designer, to your UI UX designer. So you have to be good in all of this area for this particular role. So I believe that you guys have got an idea that what are the things you have to focus on for getting this particular role. In short, this particular roles want you to have an excellent skill in smart contract development, in Sorty. If you have an excellent command in Sorty and all the testing tools, all the auditing tools, and you have to have a little bit idea about the data structure and how the AI engine work, this position is absolutely suitable for you. So if you really want to apply for this job, make sure to go through this one, and you have to be excellent in Sorty smart contract and Sorty programming language. You have to be excellent for this post. If you think that you are very good with this Sorty smart contract, you can build complex data structure with the Sorty, and you can write better smart contract, you can explain better way, then this role is absolutely for you, and you can take that. So hope you guys have got a proper idea that what are things you have to do in this particular role. Smart Contract Security Analytic. What are the things you have to do? What are the things you need to have if you really want to work in this particular position? And I hope you guys start preparing for it. So make sure to start preparing and build strong skills around Sorty smart contract. And by the way, if you haven't followed the project which we have on the channel, make sure to follow it, because in that I have explained everything extensively about the smart contract, about the blockchains, how you can connect, how you can build the UI. That's all we have done extensively. So I really want to recommend you to build all of these projects. Just go through all of the projects, and I have a complete playlist of smart contract where we have covered every single thing. So we have close to 60 to 65 videos. So make sure to watch that. That will give you an amazing idea. Okay. So this particular rules needs a strong command on Sorty programming language. So hope your doubts are clear right now, and in the next video we'll try to talk about one more job profiles, and we'll try to explore that what are things you need to have in that particular job roles and how you can get that. Okay, so with that I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.